everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So this video is dedicated to Armenia's national selection that happened on Sunday. I didn't have an opportunity to listen to any of these songs pre-hand, and all I can say is I know Athena was there. I know there was a lot of excitement around Athena being there. Obviously, chains on you. Awesome. And I think everyone has been wanting her to return to have her kind of moment in the spotlight, because obviously 2020 Eurovision did not happen. So I did see quite a lot of love on social media for her song from people that kind of like the sort of music that I like. So I was expecting that one to do well. I don't know necessarily how well that did, but we have a winner anyway. We've got a gentleman called PARG, P-A-R-G. Social media, in regards to what people are posting about him, apparently he's a handsome dude, which is always, I guess, a bonus. But what I want to do is I want to check out the results, because like I said, I don't know. I know Athena didn't win, but I don't know how close she was to winning. So let's do that first. So how are we pronouncing this name? Is it PARG? Let's go with PARG with the song Survivor. Cool. That makes me think of Helena Paparizou's Survivor. Okay, so Armenian jury had PARG in second, Athena in third, Simon in first. Let's write down Simon's name as one to check out. So Simon won the Armenian jury, and then the international jury, Simon won, PARG second, Athena third, exactly the same. And then the public vote, PARG wins the public vote, Athena second, Simon all the way down in fourth. So what does that mean for the final results? Okay, so PARG, so basically the televote impacted Simon. So it would seem these are the three to check out, right? Athena, Simon, PARG. Just come to Wikipedia just to double check something, because I did see, again, through social media, that Thomas Gieson, infamous Thomas Gieson, is one of the writers behind this song. Interesting. And just out of curiosity, Athena, okay, co-written with DJ Paco. Paco, great name. And then Simon's song looks like it is Armenian written. Right, okay, let's check these songs out. Okay, DaQueenation. Like I said, I haven't heard any of these songs. This is my first time listening to the song, but also obviously watching the performance. I remember the live performance of Chains on You, and that one, vocally, it didn't come across as strong as the studio. With the hope when it got to Eurovision vocally live, it was able to be there. I'm getting that vibe a little bit already for this one. Okay, decent production on this one. And it does come from the same family as Chains on You. Okay, this moment now feels like an actual melody. So far, not completely sure an evident melody's there. Well, obviously melody's there, but an infectious one. Okay. She's serving us a dance break. Very good production on this one. I think I'm coming around to it at the end. I don't know. But I don't remember the first time I heard Chains on You being like wowed by it. But then after like the second or third listen, I was like obsessed. I think it was after the music video got released. So maybe I potentially need to listen to the studio version of this one. Production is on point. Particularly liked the kind of cultural flair at the end. Enjoyed the dance break. It's a song I'm sitting here not necessarily familiar with the melody. So as a result, I don't crave to put this on a national final playlist right now. Obviously it has the makings of a female bop. It just, for me, is missing, mind you, chains on you, chains on you. Yeah, that was much more, that was much more melodic, shall we say, and much more memorable. Okay, nonetheless, let's check out the other ones. Okay, Simon or Simon. Let's go Simon. So this is first with the Armenian jury, first with what's wrong with the international jury? Okay, intrigued. Very intrigued. I feel these artists have been let down slightly by the channel. The audio transmission at home isn't great. Okay, visually this has far more impact than Athena. Visually. Very intrigued by Simon. I think I may prefer this to Athena. But I think it's just because I can't keep my eyes off of it. He is very entertaining. And this visual is very effective. Again, it's more of a chanty song than a melodic song. I don't know, Athena's production was more me. I can see why this won the juries in regards to its visual presentation. Even he's giving a dance break. Are we warranting it? Are we calling it a dance break? Can we? Did he mean to fall? Well, I tell you what, if the brief was go out and give energy, he's met the brief tenfold. And this ends with a cultural instrument coming through the production. And listen, that has impact because of him. That has impact because the visuals, I don't know whether that's kind of putting magic over the song itself, because I don't know if I went away and listened to this song whether I'd be jamming with it. But however, that definitely has probably stayed with me and had more of an impact than Athena's. What I'm trying to think about is also thinking about qualification at Eurovision. Like, visually, very impressed by Simon. And I think visually, I can see potentially how that could qualify. Athena, after last year with female bops, I do have question marks about female bops moving forward. This probably would have been a safer bet to send in regards to trying to get out of the semi-finals, because I think visually it's entertaining, and he's certainly a talented artist. Like I said, I couldn't keep my eyes away from him. I can see that's why that's won the juries. But like I said, I don't know whether that's put a spell over me. And the song itself, is the song itself a song that I want to listen to on repeat? Maybe not. Okay, well that bodes well for PARG, because neither of these songs I'm sitting here being like, I'm sad we've lost them. Both have obviously good points, but neither of them for me are Armenia has missed out or has lost a gem with them not going. So it's only good things moving forward. Why has that gone off? My light disagrees. This happens, my light can disagree with me. My light has disagreed. What's wrong with you? There we go. Right, let's check out PARG. Right, so based on a couple of those names on Wikipedia, a very Swedish Scandinavian team, which excites me. Oh gosh. This live vocal is interesting. He's got a very interesting vocal technique. And I'm not necessarily sure that's being helped by the poor audio quality of the production. This feels like a sort of song that a boy band would release as I was growing up. There was a boy band called Point Break. This feels like one of their songs. Yeah, these live vocals. I don't necessarily think it's because he's a bad vocalist. He's got a very interesting technique. And like I said, and I've already mentioned in this video, I'm not necessarily sure that the TV production has done these artists a favour in regards to the sound quality that's being transmitted at home, because it's not coming off that great. This song isn't having much impact so far, I'm not gonna... Okay, the chorus is very Melody Festival, and I must admit, very Swedish. Yeah, his live vocal isn't as impressive as Simon and Athena's, that's for sure. So I can see potentially why they may have done better than him, or certainly Simon in regards to the juries. It's giving like very Andrew Lambrow, Cyprus 2023. Okay, that vocal was decent. Right, I'm just going to listen back to the last third, because actually I do have issues with this, but I don't think the issues with the song. So I just think there's potential for this with a different staging. I'm impressed he's managed to have that moment based on the vocals and other parts. The chorus is quite good. It is very Swedish, very Melody Festival and very Scandinavian. Okay, so those people that are watching this need to help me out slightly, because this obviously won the televote significantly. So is PARG like a big name in Armenia and therefore had the televote down as a result? Because I can see why Simon won the jury. The vocals are better. The staging concept is far superior to this. The song is creative to a point, and the package itself going to Eurovision, I can see how potentially that could qualify. So this won the televote because why? Is it because PARG, or is it because people in Armenia liked this song? Because like I said, Athena and Simon, the melodies weren't necessarily melodies that are gonna leave you like 2 or 3 minutes after them in your head. So unless you really like the artist or you really liked the show, you're unlikely to pick up the phone for them. But this one people did. And I don't know whether it's because actually this song, out of all three, I'm going to admit, for the three that I've just listened to, this is the song that I would download. And I'm going to state any issues that I've had with this song up until now, I think are external to the song itself. There were parts where the vocals weren't great. And like I said, I don't think he's being helped by the transmission from the TV channel. That must be stressed. I don't necessarily feel how they staged that. He was walking around, it was kind of movie, whereas Simon was everything made sense, and the whole package I got. And so this felt a little bit messy. So I can see why juries wouldn't necessarily penalise this, but why potentially Simon benefited. Because yeah, his was more seamless, his vocals were superior. I don't dislike this one. I can hear the Scandinavian influence in regards to the songwriting team. And obviously it's quite interesting because Simon's, I don't know the two people that were behind Simon's, but I understand Armenian names. They are Armenian. So I think there has been some discussion on social media about people's thoughts about the songwriters, or a lot of the songwriters coming from Scandinavia. I don't necessarily have an issue with that. If people had an issue with that, then you'd have to switch off about 60% of all national final songs in regards to national final songs written by a Scandinavian. So I don't have an issue with that necessarily. I think one thing that I must say is Andrew Lambrow qualified, and that really surprised me. And actually he did okay in the end. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say I prefer this song to that. So, and his staging, I mean, there was money behind it, but it wasn't necessarily eventful. He just stood there and looked pretty and delivered a good vocal. And evidently PARG has the makings to be able to do the same thing. Stand there, look pretty, and just focus on the vocal and just let fire kind of go on around you. Different staging, a better vocal. And so, because I have seen in some words where people have said this potentially might be a non-qualifier. Right, so I'm just checking now in regards to, I was just checking if he was in the same semi-final as Norway. I'm making the link because there is technically a visual link in regards to what they're wearing. So he's in a different semi-final. So he's in semi-final 2, and he's in the first half. And so far in this semi-final, there are a few, I mean, there's really bops in the second half, but not necessarily in the first half. This has the potential to open up the show. This has, compared to the other ones, in regards to what we have, they're not going to open up with Montenegro, Lithuania, Latvia, Greece. Obviously, we have to wait for Australia. We have to wait for Austria. They won't open up with Ireland. So there is every likelihood that this could open up semi-final 2 with the sound of the song. Listen, it stands a shot. Now I'm looking at, it's got Erica, it's got Laura, it's got Malta. Okay, all right. I'm not writing this one off. There's something in this song. I actually quite liked the chorus. I just need to listen to the studio version because I think watching the visual, it would seem that the visual itself may have let the song down slightly. So I need to listen to the song, but I want to listen to it. I didn't necessarily have the urge with Athena or Simon. So those are my views. What I wanted to check out was the fans. What do the fans think? So of course, Athena was first, obs. Flora didn't check out, and PARG third, but people might have come to this in support of PARG after his victory. I'm not surprised on EurovisionWorld.com, Athena is first. Okay, all right, so Simon in fourth. Okay, I was just curious to see what the Euro fandom zeitgeist was about. Okay, cool. Right, yeah, I will leave it there now. If you're still here and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Click the notification button so you're informed if and when I post videos. And yeah, until next time, stay safe.